Good morning, everybody. Oh man, gotta get my coffee, get the day started. Look at that hair. That's what I'm talking about. But guys, today I truly want to talk about battling addictions and how it could mess you up, how it could take over your life, how it could waste your money, how it could waste your time. I think a lot of you guys can relate. As everyone knows, I've been going through a lot of stuff in my life, like I've been talking about, like you guys have seen. Basically, issues over time that I wish I didn't have to deal with, but do. I think everybody can relate to that. I think everybody can relate to the things that start to stress them out, that mess with them emotionally, mentally, even physically sometimes. Just everything like that it'll mess you up, and you got to be as healthy as possible physically and mentally to get through a lot of this stuff, or it's very, very difficult to deal with it. A lot of people know, but I guess maybe a lot of people don't. I didn't start drinking alcohol until I was 30 years old. I'm creeping up on 38 now. May not look like it, and maybe with some crazy hair. Some people say I'm still trying to act young or whatever. I'm just trying to have fun. But I didn't drink alcohol at all until 30. Literally not even one sip. I didn't know what it tastes like. I definitely knew what beer smelled like, and I didn't like it. I saw people that were in my life that had problems with alcohol, that I personally thought they were probably an alcoholic, but I use that as motivation not to drink. I didn't touch cigarettes, didn't touch drugs, didn't touch alcohol. I mean, nothing, not a drop, not a lick, not a puff, nothing. I actually have Above the Influence tattoo right here. I used to have a no smoking sign right there. That's why the lightning is red. I have 3 X's on my leg, which was the very first tattoo I ever got, which 3 X's mean many things, but in the meaning that I have, it was straight edge. It means you didn't smoke, drink, do drugs, whatever, all that type of stuff. Some people take it as far as intimacy and all sorts of things, but I just didn't drink, smoke, do drugs, nothing. I was in a band for years. I worked with bands for years. I literally lived the rock star life, and I didn't drink or do drugs or anything like that. Well, my 30th birthday was coming up, and my friends, you guys know Brandon, him, and my other buddy Austin, they were like, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "You know what? I want to drink for the first time on our 30th birthday. I want to throw a party at our house where I'm comfortable. If I act a complete fool, there'll only be a small amount of people there." And they thought I was lying because I was so hardcore on not drinking and stuff. I couldn't get peer pressured. I never was never one to do something to try to look cool. I just did my own thing. I've always been different. Literally, I was probably the only person that I know that actually didn't do anything up to 30 years old of my life, and it wasn't for like religious beliefs or anything. It was just my own personal goal. And they didn't believe me, so I said, let's throw a party at the house. We'll have a limited amount of people, but since I'm a videographer, let's film the entire thing. Let's document the entire thing, and maybe I'll turn it into a documentary. We filmed the entire night. We passed the camera around. I showed drinking my first sip and all that. I know you're asking already, do I still have the footage? I'm not sure, to be honest. I may somewhere, but it would be on old hard drives, and I have about 1 million hard drives I'd have to go through. But once I turned 30, I started drinking, and for the first, I don't know, maybe year, I hit it pretty hard. I didn't get blacked out drunk every weekend. I didn't chug bottles of liquor or anything. I actually didn't even drink beer, and I still don't drink beer. I would just drink, mixed drinks and things like that. So I would hit it kind of hard. There was a few times, kind of like wasn't good with it. I blacked out or whatever, and I just didn't like that feeling. I didn't like the feeling of feeling that way. I do like to drink. I'm an adult, and it's I do enjoy it, but that's not my addiction. My addiction isn't alcohol. My addiction isn't drugs. My addiction isn't cigarettes. It's not anything like that. I wanted to bring that up to show you guys that what the majority of people out there are addicted to and things like that. I never was. I was never really worried about any of that. I could stop drinking anytime I want. I wouldn't really miss it. I just kind of drink just because it's fun here and there, and I like the way some of it tastes because I do like mixed drinks and all of that. But I don't really need the alcohol. I want it from every now and again, but I don't really need it. My addiction is sweets. It's sugar. I am truly addicted to sweets. I think about it all the time. It just consumes me. And anytime I go to Walmart, I'd be buying something. Even if it was a candy bar or a drink or cookies, brownies, cake, ice cream, just candy. I would just, every time I went, the majority of my basket would be junk food. And I can 100% say that it has truly consumed me. It has tore me up to where I would just be in here and I feel like I'm like fiending for drugs. I'm just like looking around. I'm like looking in cabinets for candy, and I'm not trying to be funny, and this isn't a joke. This is how I really feel. Like I'm looking, I'm picking stuff up. I'm looking everywhere for just a little bit of candy, and look, I'm addicted to it. I need the sweets. I need the sugar. All growing up, whenever all my friends and stuff were drinking, I would be right there with them at parties and stuff, but I would be drinking like Monster energy drinks. I would drink probably a case of Coke Zero a day, if not more, eating candy. I just always have been that way. I don't drink water at all. I would just literally wake up, pop open a soda, drink it until from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, I wouldn't drink any water whatsoever. I don't know how I'm still alive, how my body functions, but anyone that meets me and figures out I don't drink a lot of water, they're like, I have no idea how you function that way. My body is just addicted to it, and that's what it runs off of. And over the last few days, I got rid of all the sweets. I got rid of everything. I got bananas and grapes. I got artificial sugars. I got rid of everything, and I've tried to limit myself to just coffee, the creamer. And I have changed from Sweet and Low to Splenda, from Splenda to Stevia, whatever you want to call it, however it's said. I am trying to bring it down to only when I drink coffee, and other than that, I have been eating healthy. I've bought salads, I bought wraps, I bought again bananas, grapes. I bought a bunch of water and flavoring packets to put in water and liquid IV and all these things. I'm really trying to get better at it. This is like consumed my life again, where I'm looking everywhere for candy. I'll go out to my truck and be like, I know I probably bought candy. I mean, I feel like I need that sugar so bad. I couldn't even imagine if someone was addicted to drugs or addicted to alcohol or cigarettes or, whatever. I'm addicted to sugar. And I used to judge people all the time. I'd be like, you're killing yourself. You're literally just smoking cigarettes. You're killing yourself. You're down in alcohol like an insane amount. You're killing yourself. And it's true. They are killing themselves. They are, really hurting themselves. There's no benefit. There's no benefit to smoking cigarettes or drinking or doing drugs. I know some people are going to say, devil's lettuce, there's benefits, stuff. I'll get medicinal, whatever. But if you're doing these things, just drinking and smoking cigarettes and all these things, it has no benefit whatsoever. You're just addicted to it, and they got you addicted to it, and now it's hard. And that's my addiction is sugar. And I wish I could tally how much money I've spent on junk food and things I don't need. How much time I spend trying to be like, oh, I need sweets so bad, let's go to the store. And I would drive to the store just to get some type of sweet. I would be at Walmart and I would just fill up a cart full of junk food. And again, I used to judge people for their addictions, and I'm like, man, they're just wasting their time, their money, they're killing themselves, all this stuff. I ain't any better. I'm no better than anybody else. Everyone has an addiction. Addiction gets everyone different. And I have truly tried for the last few days to cut it out. And it was so hard. Danielle called and I was talking to her. I was like, oh, I'm just craving this so bad. I can't handle it. Look, I need this so bad. And I just told myself, what do I want more? To be good and healthy and be able to work outside longer now that the summer is here and the days are longer. I can get a lot more work done if I'm feeling better, if I'm feeling healthier. I'm going to live longer. I'm going to be healthier. Danielle and I, hopefully we'll be starting a family sometime soon. I want to be able to have energy and be in the best health I can for kids, if we have kids. I just need to be in better shape mentally and physically for Danielle. She's my partner in life, and what would she do if something were to happen one day to me? And I need to be in the best shape I can. I need to be in the best mental state as I can, physical state, and I have really tried to dial it in, and it's only been a few days now. It's been difficult. It sucks, but I'm trying my best. I want to know what you guys do if you guys battle sweets. What are you eating and drinking to fix that? How are you, when you get these cravings, what are you doing to get that feeling of, okay, this is what I needed? What do I do? I need the sweets. So I'm also curious, and I don't need to know details, but if you guys were addicted to something, how long did it take for you to get off of it, to stop feeling like you need it? I've heard it takes 3 days. The first 3 days are absolutely terrible of getting off, an addiction. But after that, it's easier. I'm going on, my 4th day now, so I'm hoping it'll start getting easier. But as silly as it may sound, I truly am addicted to sugars, and I want to stop that so bad. And hopefully we can keep each other motivated. Hopefully we can keep each other accountable. Hopefully hearing some of y'all's stories could help me. Hopefully hearing my story could help you. Hopefully hearing other people's stories, will help each other. Let's keep each other accountable. Let's help each other. Let's try to be the best people we can. And you know, I've been talking a lot about mental state, but also we need to be the best we can physically. And as you guys can tell, I've really been working on my image here. I've been doing good, but I would like to lose a little bit of my belly. I would like to get in shape a little bit more. I would like to get back. I'm almost 40 years old, and I need to really start dialing in now, or it's gonna be a lot harder in the future. So I'm just very curious what you guys think and say and all of that. I'll be very eager to read the comments on this one. But I do want to say, if you made it this far, I want you guys to see a treat. If you have not watched Brandon's video, SV Thunder Road, go check it out. It's a challenge between Brandon and I of starting a primitive fire and then having to cook an egg. And it was very, very well done. It was very well put together, edited. I filmed my own stuff. He filmed his own stuff. He edited it all up. And it was freaking phenomenal. And I'm very, very proud of him for putting it out that way and editing that way and stuff. And if you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out, SV Thunder Road. I'll try to link it in the top comment. And you talk about you knew you were out of shape and winded, and the sugars really didn't help much when just trying to start a fire about whooped your butt. So hopefully you guys go check that out. If you did, just say, hey, came over, from Coffee with the Crockers. Jason talked about it, and that way I could look through the comments, kind of see. But appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I appreciate y'all guys listening to things I say, and this is a way for me to vent. This is a way for me to try to be held accountable. This is a way for me to try to help people, for you guys to help me, and I truly appreciate it. Coffee with the Crockers really is probably the best thing for me. It starts my day, it gets me going. I get great advice from you guys. I get to vent. I get to, open up, and you guys get to get more of who I am, and that's a good thing for me. I like to talk. I like to put who I am out there. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so much so my sleeves fell off. So I don't know. I think I've talked enough, but I truly hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope if anyone out there is dealing with addiction of any kind, that you can try to kick it. You are way better off kicking it than just settling. You're way better off kicking it, no matter how hard it is, than just settling and keeping that addiction. So hopefully you guys have a great day, but I gotta get some stuff done.